outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he sneaks this through the middle.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. 4th down. Williams has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be all the way inside the 35. They hit big on that 4th down play. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock. But, boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
That's to Odunze again. Touchdown, Chicago!
Williams pass complete to Rome Odunze.
Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams to throw. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Bills nothing.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Second down, here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to throw now, Allen. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Breaks the tackle. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it'll be first down, Buffalo.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So now they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Allen bails out of the pocket quick. And the Russians going to win this one if they get to it. And that's going to force them back to the 8-yard line for this second and goal.
This defense, they might give up some points here on this opening drive, but they're doing their best with that pressure to not let it be 6.
Working on second down. Allen. It is there, and that breaks up the completion. A quick reaction there to apply that contact. That's going to force third and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Here's Allen. And there it is. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Raymond on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams will look to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal.
And the Bills, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Cook will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll hand it off. It's the end around. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Running out of chances. Here's third and goal. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to be brought down before he can even get to the marker. So now it's going to be fourth down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Williams set to pass. He connects with the rookie from LSU. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
And the Bears first down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Throwing on second. Williams chased out to his right. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now Williams. He's under pressure and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. On 4th down, it's Williams. He can't get away. They get the sack.